Welcome to another episode of The Pickpocket. Here at The Pickpocket, we utilize the NBA category in the Fanduel app to help you win money. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and also be sure to follow us on Twitter. If you predicted Rozier bouncing all the way back with 40 FDP, Nick Claxton being the best big on the floor, Melo popping off, Carter Williams having a heck of a night, and Bogdanovic snapping out of a 20 FDP average, congrats. Because those were some of the strongest players last night. It was completely incredible. Nobody really expected it. So congrats if you got all of those people right. Mock lineup. If you're new to the channel, feel free to use a mock lineup we provide for you guys as a base and substitute players where you see fit to get your own taste for your own lineup. Kendrick Nunn exploded last game, scoring and getting high assists. Same opponent, same awful defense. You can go with Dragic as well. Atlanta can't stop no one but themselves. CP3 is too easy in this game. There are no answers for him, and he is playing at a high level. He is doing so well, he can score 11 and still get you above 35 FTP with assists, rebounds, and steals. Watch for an upset. DeMar DeRozan led in assists last night. He scored as he wanted as well. He is all reliable. New York is coming off a huge win versus Detroit. They don't have a player like DeRozan. Should be a good game and see those numbers, if not better. Donte DiVincenzo, my boy DiVincenzo, is your fill-in for what should be a good game. Donte can hurt them by doing what he does, everything. Again, remember, they don't have to have insane numbers in each stat line, but those 7 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists add up. Duncan Robinson didn't go crazy as Kendrick Nunn last game versus Atlanta. He is just a huge threat any given night because he can catch fire and it's over after that. Kawhi is Kawhi. He could have dealt with some subtle resistance if Brown plays, but this could be a high 40s or low 50s FDP game for the Cyborg. Kuzma must play well for them to compete unless LeBron goes off. Scoring and rebounding are his biggest FDP boosters. So we're definitely hoping Kuzma steps it up. He needs to step it up. He's way better than what he's been displaying lately. Nerlens Noel does the dirty work and that adds up, especially blocks, cheap, and high ceiling. Valanciunas, my boy Valanciunas will be facing no one at center pretty much. His average will be in reach. Murray, Morant, core 5 lineup. You got Murray, Morant, George, Porter, and Capella. Yikes. Those guards in New York and Washington are going to get tested. DeJounte Murray had a relatively subpar game of 19 points, 6 boards, and 8 assists last night. This isn't Brooklyn where he's worrying about Kyrie all night. Those numbers will inflate for the all-around guard. Watch for steals tonight too, as he went last night without any. John Morant is going to be in a game that will likely see well into the hundreds. Enjoy the show. His scoring should be high as Washington stops nothing or no one. He is also a high assist threat and several rebounds. It helps Washington allows bottom of the league in FDP points or fantasy points to point guards. Don't worry, Ja Morant did struggle his previous game, but he definitely will bounce back versus Washington. If he stays out of foul trouble and all that good stuff. Pandemic P, my boy Pandemic P, is due for a bounce back game as he has been taunted all season for his disappearing act in the playoffs. He's been solid, but now this is a Boston team that may be missing his second player, and already they're all defensive player. Let's hope they don't kill him early. Porter is coming into this game on a tear. He would be key to pulling off the upset. Capella continues to run through his opponents. He killed Miami last game. Definitely run that back. Low usage with upside lineup. Again, not everyone here is low usage. You'll like those high usage players though. For the ones who are, you got Kemba. Kemba makes us nervous, but if Brown is out, he has the chance to do even better than he has lately. This game has blowout all over it because Boston just doesn't have the help for Tatum if Brown is out. If it stays close, his scoring and a few assists are key. Dragic is low usage because Kendrick Nunn has been incredible. However, Atlanta's defense may allow even the last guy to cook. They may even allow the last guy on the bench to cook. You know, their defense is atrocious. Dragic comes off the bench to score points. He does that well, and if he finds himself a couple rebounds or assists, even better. Kemba Walker is doing better lately with scoring, crashing the glass, and this game will be perfect for blocks to be had as New York likes to attack the paint. I'm sorry, I said Kemba Walker. I meant Lonnie Walker. My bad, players. My bad. Lonnie Walker. Clark is facing Washington, and they have yet to prove they can stop any position. They've been playing better collectively lately, but it's no real imprint on their defense. Look for Clark to begin getting back to form. My boy Jacob Portillo. Oh, my bad. My boy Jakob Poeltl, man. You've been balling, so I'm not gonna butcher your name. My boy Jakob Poeltl is still cheap, but he's been playing well as of late. With Aldridge coming off the bench, he's responsible for everything in the paint. He's had at least one block in the last 10. Stop what you're doing right now and subscribe to the channel. We are definitely growing. Like I told you guys, I put the Ramble bag up, but after yesterday, I'm thinking about getting my bag again. I'm about to go to the closet and pack my Ramble bag up again, man. So please subscribe to the channel so I don't have to go back to the closet and get that Ramble bag, because I would hate to go hunting tonight. Good matchup lineup. This lineup is meant to show you who has the best matchups tonight at each position, meaning the opposing team ranks bottom of the league in FTP allowed. You can sub them with teammates who are cheaper as well. This is not built to use. This is, however, a good way to see which game you can potentially stack. Memphis, Washington, and Atlanta, and Miami. Giannis is tempting as well. The rest of this presentation, you're going to see these symbols. The definitions of these symbols are going to do a lot of the explaining for you. Feel free to take a picture with your cellular device, or you could just rewind the video. Cheat sheet: best performer lineup. Players we believe will have the best night at their position. Randall has been balling. This is not a mock lineup. Cheat sheet: showdown lineup. It's almost impossible picking between Paul and LeBron because neither team has an answer for either. LeBron still reigns, so he's MVP, and CP3 is the star. No brainer for the pro spot, cheaper than Booker, and no AD. We were stuck with picking utility players. Both players fall on the salary cap because they are both equally unreliable. These will be the best options as you will be depending heavily on LeBron and CP3. Cheat sheet cash lineup. Be sure to mix this up to your liking, as you can look over here to your left. By sub request, comment and drop a like. Your value under 5K lineup is to your right, and you can also see this lineup over here to your left. Like we said, drop a comment if you have any questions or concerns. Drop a like to the video because it definitely helps us out. Please subscribe to the channel, and thank you for choosing another episode of the Pickpocket DFS.